Hello everybody, I'm Face, and today you can see that there's an oddity on your screen right now. Me, the PvP guy, standing next to this Gamma starter. Y'all probably already know from oh, I'm sorry, I just slapped my desk. You probably already know from various other YouTubers. The developers, Llama Train Studios, reached out to some of the content creators and asked us to hand out 2 Gamma starters. Since due to the fact that the only way you can get Gamma starters right now is to spend your entire life savings on them at the laboratory. So yeah, I'm for some reason one of them that got picked. I don't know. I don't do shiny stuff or gleaming stuff, but here I am with 2 Gamma starters. Also gleaming Ikazune. Flex. Anyway. Yeah, here we are. I've got Embit and Feevine, but since I'm a PvP channel, you already know it's not about to be some raffle. I'm definitely going to be doing tournaments for these, and that's what this video is about. Anyway, so enough dilly-dallying. If you want to sign up for these tournaments, you're going to have to join my Discord. I know that not everybody has access to Discord or wants to have Discord, but it's the easiest way to run a tournament for me. I can't do it without Discord, so if you don't have Discord, I apologize, but signups will be in my Discord. The link to my Discord is also in the description, so yeah, that makes that part easier. And then you'll go to the tournament signups channel when I open it, and just drop your in-game name if you're interested. And boom, it's probably gonna be a first come first serve kind of thing, and I'm gonna put 128 player cap on it because that already is an insane amount, and that's going to take a lot of effort to actually run, and I don't see myself being able to run a 256. I already don't see myself running a 128, but if I can get the proper help, this hopefully will be smooth. So yeah, now, because this isn't a giveaway, you may think, oh, I can enter both tournaments and grab both starters. Well, yes, but actually no. You could sign up for both tournaments. Sure, I'll throw you in both tournaments. Because I don't want to have 2 separate sign-up processes. Just that ain't my thing. But if you end up winning the first tournament, I'm going to remove you from the second one, just because the whole point of this is that the developers want the starters to, be spread out through the community a little bit. So obviously, I don't want one person to have both of them. So sorry. That's just gonna how it work. That's just how it works. So yeah. Yeah. If you don't want to participate though, and you want to help me out because these will be big and I will need a lot of help, you could reach out to me on Discord, just DM me, and also join my server, because that's where join my server. And you can reach out to me to become a tournament moderator. I'm going to be pretty lenient about it. You don't need any real special requirements. It's just you're not allowed to participate, because that increases the risk of bracket manipulation, and I don't need that in my life. So yeah, if you want to help make things smoother, you can reach out to me that way. So we're now going to go over the rules now. They're going to be level 50 battles. It's going to be single battles, not 2v2, not doubles. Sorry, I'm not doing the whole special 2v2 thing because it's new, but just singles because that's what I do. The competitive format, so you can only have one of each Loomian, one of each item on your team, that kind of stuff. Team preview has to be on. You got to give because that helps the plotting phase of the whole thing. And spectate has to be on because the tournament moderators have to watch your battle, because got to uphold the couple rules that'll be present. There are going to be 2, and one of them is sleep clause. And if you don't know what that means, it's a simple thing where you're not allowed to put more than one opponent to sleep at a time. So like your Gobademic outspeeds everything and you want to spam Hypnotize, you can use it on the first thing, and while they're asleep, you are not allowed to put another Loomian to sleep until that last one wakes up. Once that one wakes up, you're free to be as toxic as you want. But no more than one. But self-inflicted sleep does not count. So if you put a Zulong to sleep and they switch out to an Obsidragon and then they end up using Beast Slumber, that doesn't, hang on, wrong order. If an Obsidragon ends up using Beast Slumber, that does not count towards your sleep clause. They put themselves to sleep. That was their decision. You are allowed to then go back with your Gobademic and put the Zulong to sleep. But after that Zulong to sleep, until it wakes up, you cannot put anything else to sleep. Now, I know Mystery Toxins is a thing that can put stuff to sleep. We'll deal with that if that ever arises, where someone puts something to sleep and then they have a mysterious toxins thing to put something else to sleep. We'll deal with that if we come across it. But please just don't try and be that kind. Don't be that guy. Other rule, chase down. It's banned. Just I don't want the move. The move chase down is not allowed to be used in this tournament. The reason being, some of the top tier threats, Luminami and Setimars in particular, they have. I mean, Luminami has quite a few checks, but that's it. Checks. Because like Vesperatu, for example, is a check, but it's quad weak to light, so it can't really reliably switch in, because then it'll get nuked. But all of its really good checks / counters, along with Setimars, all of its good checks, it doesn't really have any true counters. I mean, Ventation, if you run Brace, but like, that's it. All of its good checks, they're all plant type and or weak to chase down, so you can just make team, Luminami Setimars and then put Ursul on there, and boom. As soon as they bring in a plant, you have Ursul in at the same time. Boom, they're dead, and Luminami and Setimars go crazy. So I wanted to alleviate that much, that kind of pressure. So Chase Down is banned, and then you can ask me, why is Chase Down banned and why not Chase Down Ursul? Because it's the biggest defender. Like it can wall, it can hit Top Chartiki, Gastroke, all those all at once. Meanwhile, like things like Ragoon aren't strong enough and that kind of stuff. I would be willing to experiment with just banning it on Ursul specifically, but because of the nature of this tournament, since it's more to give back to the community, since that's what the developers want, I don't want to experiment with it. I just want to have set rules, and that, yeah. Just Chase Down in general is banned. If I do host future tournaments, which I very well may, however that's worded, I probably will, depending on how these tournaments go. If these go smoothly or little trouble and I just need to patch something up, cool. I will probably do more of these. But for now, just Chase Down in general is banned. And I'm willing to experiment in the future when Gamma starters from the developers are not on the line. So, yeah. Now, you don't have to register any kind of team because there's no species banned or anything. And you're allowed to, between the different rounds, you are allowed to swap out your team. You don't need a set team, nothing. You can just bring as much as you want. Use anything you want, bring as much as you want. All that juicy stuff. So now, the dates. Now, the first tournament will be to win this Feevine. The first tournament, it has Feevine, this Gamma Feevine, as the grand prize. And before you ask, no, they are not good for PvP. They have robust, and this would be good if it had hidden ability, but it's not. So they're just trophies, and that's what Gammas are meant to be. So yeah, okay. So the Feevine Cup, the one with this as the prize, will be the first one, and it'll be held on April 3rd to April 5th. This upcoming or next Friday, I should say. Pretty much, it's 6 days from today. 3rd to the 5th. Now, there's no specific time frame. I do not want to force people to have a specific time frame, except maybe for the finals, because I want to stream it. But if that doesn't work, I probably just won't stream it, and I'll just let them do their own thing. But rounds 1 and 2, aka the top 128 the first round, and then top 64 second round, I want those done on April 3rd. So have your teams ready by April 3rd, because that is when the battles start. You're going to try and get through your first 2 battles on April 3rd. Then top 32 and top 16 will be on April 4th. So again, 2 more battles. And then top 8 will be streamed on Sunday, April 5th, hopefully, depending on the how time frames work with who's left in the tournament. So I can't guarantee there will be a stream, but the hope is to stream it. And right now I'm hoping it could be done around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is UTC -4. So if you want to do your conversion from there. But that's not set in stone. If we can't do a stream, then we'll just have top 8 do their thing, like with the first 2 days where they just battle their opponents. Now, when you do battle your opponents, you need to get a tournament mod. I'm hoping to get plenty of them, so that at any point there will be someone available. Although it'll be a little bit harder with the first round, considering there will be 100 or 64 battles, and I will not have 64 tournament mods. Let me get that straight. That's just not going to happen. So I'm just hoping it could be as fluid, or as flexible as possible. I said flexible and then did this. Flexible as possible with this tournament. I do not want to force people to drop out because of time constraints. That's not my hope. That's not what I'm going to do. And I will sacrifice the stream if that ends up being what someone has to do because they can't make the stream. So, yeah. That is how it goes. Just when it's time for the tournament, I'll have you ping tournament moderators, and then somebody will come join you and moderate your battle. Anyway, then the second tournament will be held a week later, and obviously the MBIT will be the prize. So April 10th to 12th will be the MBIT. Again, 128 player cap. It'll be the same thing. Rounds 1 and 2 on the 10th, rounds 3 and 4 on the 11th, and top 8 hopefully streamed on the 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, UTC -4. Yeah, that is the hope. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments, join the Discord, leave them there, that kind of thing. I want this to work, so I do not want there to be confusion. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, leave them in my Discord. Heck, at me on Twitter if you want, if you want to be that guy. This was mainly just a way to plug my Twitter, which is also linked in the description below, because, that's how this works. And yeah, if there are any sudden updates, I'll post another video. So here's another way to shamelessly plug my stuff. Subscribe and have notifications turned on. That's the best way to be notified, considering being subscribed is not enough to say, hey, I want more videos from this person. Yeah, YouTube's word. Anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully y'all enjoy this. Hopefully y'all enjoy these tournaments, and make sure to thank the devs, because they are the ones that handed these out. They were the ones to reach out to us. We didn't ask from them. They were just like, hey, we want to give out to the community because these are hard to get. Do you want to help? There you go. Also, it has my OT on it, so that's special, right? Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see y'all in another video. See you.